It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. With fall around the corner, football is back. And we're underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 1st and 10, Taylor now. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Tayller again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Room to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get... And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. 2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And some room to maneuver. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 34. 48 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Fields now to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 11. Got a man. That's Ayuk. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He's got Ayuk once again. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Being chased out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there. Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time out of Chubb. So down inside the 5-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road? I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. The second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back to throw here. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 90 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in midseason form here in the opener. Now a first down throw. Fields. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jalen Waddle, 67 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll set up a throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, first and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Pushing his way through. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw is taken in by Waddle.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
They'll drop this down to Taylor.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the... line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
To throw is Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
On 1st down, Fields.
That's out to Chubb, complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Fields escaping the pressure right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past The 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Throwing after the interception. Fields. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Fields eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Fields. Dancing to his left. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And down in... zone at the 19-yard line.